So we're going to look at triangle pose, Trikonasana. The first couple of points about triangle pose are the feet, the knees and the hips. The feet, the knees and the hips. So when we come into Trikonasana, you can either step or jump your way in. Of course, if you have knee problems or back problems, then definitely step wide. A good idea for getting the right measurement is to make sure that your ankles are underneath your wrists. That's usually about right for yourself. So with your feet, we'll just rest my arms down on my hips for a moment. With your feet, do make sure that you're able to press down into the outer edge of the back foot. You want to spread your toes nice and wide. Press down into the outer edge of the back foot so that the inner arch lifts. And it's important that that inner arch lifts so that it helps to support the knee, the ligaments on either side of the knee. On your front foot, again, you spread the toes nice and wide and you feel that the inner arch of the foot lifts, and then you feel a little bit of extra support around the ligaments on that knee. So once you've got your feet right, you want to pay a bit more attention to your knees, that they're not hyperextending, pressing back into this extra deep curve, as that will just create wear and tear on the back of the knee joint and overstretch the popliteal muscle in the back of the knee. So we just want to come off that hyperextension a little bit and then draw up the quadricep, draw up the thigh muscle. So now it looks like a straight line. You want to think about the bones being in alignment rather than trying to stretch back to the fullest extent. So you bring that up so your shin bones align with your femur bone, drawing up the thighs. The same at the back, not pressing back too much into the knee joint, just come off it a little bit, pull up the thigh. And then the hips, so it was feet, knees, hips always. We're going to just tuck the tailbone under, and then we're ready to go into the pose. So as you go into your pose, think about lifting the inner body, lifting up the pelvic floor, lifting the mula bandha, and then you'll tilt your pelvis, just literally tilting your pelvis onto the side. There is a tendency to just bend from the waist and you get this curve here. But if you tilt your pelvis, then your spine can actually elongate. So we've got the feet, the knees and the hips, we've got the mula bandha switched on, and then we're going to tilt the pelvis, and you'll see here that my spine now is in a straighter line with my pubic bone, tailbone, navel, heart, and out through the crown chakra. The arms, you want to roll those shoulders back, and hopefully you've got your bottom arm underneath your top arm. You just turn the head to look up at your top thumb. And there's the final check that your feet are still engaged, your knees are still engaged, the mula bandha is still engaged, and you've got this length of the spine. Press down through your feet and inhale as you come up. Turn the feet to the center and then go to your second side.